जैसे देखो जैसे मुस्लिम कह रहे हैं अल्लाह ही हमारे सब कुछ है, अल्लाह ही है, जो अल्लाह के नहीं मानते उस पर हलाल करो, क्या 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 कुछ क्या करो, वो अपने हिसाब से भूलते जा रहे हैं।
So Lord is the creator. Lord is the creator. Bible is saying God created man after his own image. So God created
after his own image.
After Bhagavan created him, he created the human beings.
God created man after his own image.
He created everything. Then he created the human beings because he was not satisfied. Then he created the human beings as like him. As like him. So we are also saying Bhagavan created everything, everyone. Sing the third canto of the Bhagavatam. Something saying about the creation. How Brahmaji created. First the non-moving living entities, then the animals, and he was not happy. He created the animals and the birds, and then Bhagavan created the human beings. So first created, yes, he created all animals and birds before creating the human beings. Exactly. She thought that Brahma created everything together. Like every kalpa needs to create again because there's a destruction and Bhagavan creates. Suppose who made this building? You say, who made the building? For example, who made the temple in Mathura? Srila Keshava Goswami Maharaj. Who made the Rup Sanatan? Narayana Goswami Maharaj. But actually they did not do. Who actually did? Those workers, right? But the name, the credit will go so that to the acharya, because the builders, the workers, they did under the guidance of that acharya who founded the temple. So the name of the architect or the worker is not coming. So this temple belongs to him. Oh, Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. He made this temple. But actually he did not make it himself. He just ordered, and he was not like putting the bricks like these, but under his direction. So in the same way, Bhagavan also, he creates. He gave instructions to Maya Devi. So in the Gita, Bhagavan also explains Maya Dakshana Karikriti Swete Sacharacharam. The nature under my guidance is doing everything. So who is the creator? Bhagavan. Bhagavan did not do anything with his own hands. It was not like making with bricks and everything. He just guided, like under his guidance. So if you analyze actually all the religious scriptures, whether it's Hindus, Christian, or others, all the religions have only one meaning. How? That religious people can do everything, anything, but God created everything. For example, we call Bhagavan and they call God. Just the name change. G-O-D, G generator, O operator, D destroy. And we're saying Bhagavan. He's also like responsible for creation, maintenance, and destruction. He's Bhagavan. So the meaning of the shastras, all religious shastras, is actually only one. Another point also, the language is different also. how to speak also, like the way of speaking. You can speak in any language. The language is not important, but the mood is important. Like somebody who is dumb, he's not speaking, but he's just like with the gestures. He's not saying money, but he shows this gesture and we understand. You can understand what he's saying. Do you understand the language of the dumbs? And they also like speak somehow without the language. So the main thing is the mood, bhav. I didn't hear her question, but so those who create the books, he created by the guidance of God. But later on, those who are speaking, their explanation is wrong. For example, the Advaitavadis, impersonalists, they say that all jivas are Brahma, they say. But the jiva is not Brahma. So the explanation is different. Like for example, Quran from Muslims also is right what is saying the Quran, but the explanation people are giving is not the analysis is not correct. So some person doesn't understand actually the meaning of the scriptures and is speaking everything just for his own selfish motivations. क्या जी? Gurudev is telling about when he went to that festival, that program in São Paulo, where all religious, they were throwing some water, and Gurudev went to one stadium in São Paulo a couple of years ago. So I think 2018 he went. You can see the record or the photos. You can see on YouTube, my YouTube. You can go to my YouTube and see. She's asking how to search this video on YouTube. Yeah, it's there. She took also for the because when she did also use for the Bhagavad Sapta video, so. I also spoke for 2 seconds, Gurudev is saying. What did you say, Gurudev? You said something about the Sarva Sukhinam and the disease, all disease may be extinguished, something like that. Everybody stay happy and be in happiness, be peaceful and be free from all diseases. It's a word from the Vedas. Sarva Sukhinam bhavanthu. Everybody be in happiness. Sorry, what? Yeah, actually, the viewers speaking in the middle, they already took the mic. This is so quick. They're like 10 seconds per person. Actually, the organizers, there are some businessmen. They just want to collect the people and advertise their own things, like TV. You speak a little bit, and many people also advertisement because they are taking money. Have you seen? They are also taking money with that. I don't see TV, but you know. I don't watch TV, but you know. If you watch TV, some program is going, Like there are 10 times more advertisements in the TV than the actual program. So that organizer of that event were big businessmen actually. But still it was nice because all these world religious preachers, they came in that assembly. They had to spend a lot of money. So we took 2 buses for free. 100 people for free could enter. And whoever wanted to go could also go. Arrangement for their food and place to stay. Actually, we're staying in the temple nearby, but anyway. So you get money at least 20 to 25,000 people for each religious preacher. All the arrangements. They brought us from the temple. It's not like European, it's not like this parikrama of the bus. It was real nice buses where they brought everyone. And they brought us also so much honor. How many $1 million they spent for the whole event? So this $1 million they spent. They know how the religious people will come and will advertise. That's why they're giving this money for actually their own advertisement. Bhagavan gave the order, like he told Maya to create. The Jiva is influenced by Maya. So the Sataguna is like the good, material goodness. Rajaguna, Ahankar, ego. Ignorance, Tamoguna is destruction. Maharaj, in your book, yesterday you gave Swanyam Dashakam. One place you wrote that I couldn't read everything. You're telling about the Guru. So means Guru is Krishna is in our heart, but he's not giving instruction. And if he's giving instruction, you're not have the eligibility to listen to these instructions. Yes, Paramatma is everywhere. Paramatma is in which form? It's like a witness. So Paramatma is like a witness, right? Witness. Super soul. It's like a witness. Paramatma is the Chaitya Guru, Guru in the heart. He will only tell you things when you will surrender to him. When you surrender to him, then he will give directions to you. How to surrender to him? She says. Somebody is, for example, upset. If from inner core of his heart he prayed to God, God will give to him. If you're not completely not surrendered, praying to God, then said in the morning that Gurudev knows we did something wrong, but he's not saying anything. So you speak about like Jogamaya and Jogamaya covers like Krishna and the gopis. You can? So much. So there are 4 kinds of Guru: Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, Chaitya Guru, and Varta Paradarsakha Guru. Actually, the 4 are only one tattva. The 4 in Tattva Vichara, Guru is only one. And the more that your Sukriti is mature and accumulated, so the Sukriti from unlimited lives is mature and accumulated, then this Paramatma will guide your mind, like show the direction to your mind. He will show in your mind the direction, like go to this side. Then, but if you come in a bad association, then Bhagavan, he is quiet again, he like hiding again, not speaking. Do you understand? He's inspiring your heart, in the heart of all human beings. I'm not talking about animals, but in the heart of all human beings. Lord is always giving inspiration. He's giving bad inspiration? No. Only good inspiration God is giving to everyone. Just like the parents. They are always good in giving inspiration to their kids. But maybe the kids won't follow their parents' instructions. Because like the mother will say, drink alcohol. Any parent will say this, so your kid get wasted with alcohol. No. So in the same way, Bhagavan, in the form of Chaitya Guru and Guru in the heart, Paramatma, we pray to him. Then he listens to our prayer and then he gives instruction, like some inspiration, go to this direction. But go in this direction, if you fall into bad association, then God will become what? Quiet. This is asking, in the morning you said that Gurudev is not sane. Even if the disciple is doing something, that is asking, in the morning you told that the disciple is doing something bad, but Guru is not sane. Guru is only watching, like seeing. Who is watching? But which Guru is watching? Gurudev is. So I spoke about 4 kinds of Guru. Not the Diksha Guru is watching, but the Chaitya Guru. Main? No, man. Okay, the Chaitya Guru, Guru in the heart, he's watching. So 4 Gurus. Varta Paradarsakha Guru, Chaitya Guru, Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru. So Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru is one. Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru appear in front of you as Mahanta Guru. Depending on the mood or desire in your mind, Bhagavan will inspire accordingly. This inspiration, this spiritual, actually the spiritual inspiration will come depending on your Sukriti. What is Sukriti? So Sukriti will bring you to sadhu, sadhu will bring you to bhakti. From sadhu sanga you get bhakti. So when Sukriti is mature and accumulated, so 2 things. Must be mature and accumulated. Mature. Should be mature. The Sukriti should be mature and at the same time accumulated. So 2 things. Sukriti must be mature and also accumulated. Then yes, Paramatma will show you the direction. He'll show the direction and you fall in that direction. But on the way, if you fall into bad association, then Bhagavan. So she's asking, Sukriti is accumulated, then you get sadhu sanga and so the Sukriti should be mature. If the person fell in bad association, so, but if the person has Sukriti, how he came in bad association? But of course, maybe even with Sukriti you can fall in bad association because Maya is everywhere. Okay, what is Sukriti? You served good Guru, devotee and the God. What is Sukriti? Sukriti, if you served God, so you got this credit with Sukriti if you serve God. 3 kinds of Sukriti: karma mukhi, jnana mukhi and karma mukhi Sukriti, jnana mukhi Sukriti and bhakti mukhi Sukriti. So that Sukriti is making you do the thing. Like for example, 3 kinds of Sukriti. What?
Karmanmukhi Sukriti.
Karma Unmukhi Sukriti.
Bhakti. चलो भक्तिमुखी सुकृति.
Okay, let's speak about the Bhakti Unmukhi
भक्त
Sukriti.
की सेवा की.
If you served some bhakta,
उस
devotee,
भक्त की सेवा के ये फल जो है
this fruit of serving will come to you in the form of Sukriti.
वो एक जन्म के अनंत
But not from one life. Anartha crore jivan means unlimited billions of lives of serving the saints. This Sukriti now is with you. Anartha crore, unlimited billions. Yes. You don't even know. Do you think it's one day? It's many births. So now you're in this path, now, in this life. How many lives? Knowing and unknowingly also was in this path, you don't know. What is Sukriti? Something related to God and Bhagavan. Hot. Switch off. Switch off, Gurudev. Off. बंद कर दिया. Yeah, I put the fan in my head. No. Okay. Okay, other kind of Sukriti. Karma Sukriti. When you give some donation, charity. Like for example, karma mukhi. Like varta, seva, ashram, like this. What will you get doing giving donation and giving food to others? You're comfortable? You want to sit down? Yeah, we can sit down. So this is punya. This is called punya. Something like this here? What is spiritual? So when you do something related to God and His devotees, then is Sukriti in Bhakti. Jnana Sukriti will make you have the desire to merge in Brahma. So this is also very dangerous. Very dangerous. So if you study this shastra and control your senses, knowledge and renunciation. So the aim of the game is how to merge in Brahma. How to merge in Brahma. The goal of the karmis is how to also make punya and go to Swarga. One person is hungry and you give one chapati for the person. So what do you get feeding the person? You get punya, pious deeds. But if a Vaishnava is hungry and you give one chapati to a Vaishnava, what will you get? Okay, somebody is hungry, you should not feed the person. No. Did I say not to feed? So as a human, we should feed those who are hungry. I'm not saying not to feed. No, you can just offer these 2 chapatis to God, then you serve prasada to the person. I'm not prohibiting to feed. You have to be broad-minded, okay? A little bit more. You have to open your mind. Open your mind a bit. Open your mind. You have to elaborate your mind. Open your mind a bit. One person is poor. Okay, the person is upset. So, feed the person. Sorry. But how to feed the person? I'm telling you how to feed the person. If you don't offer the food to God and you fed that person poor, there's only punya karma, pious deeds. And this But this food that you cooked, you can offer to God, and then as prasad you can give to the poor person. This is bhakti. Feed is the same. To feed someone is the same activity. I'm not prohibiting to feed anyone. Do you understand? Just be broad-minded to understand, please. Because I said like, oh, so you should not feed the poor people. I'm not saying not to feed the poor. You should feed the poor. Those who are poor, okay, feed. But offer the food to God before. This is Gita Bhagavan is trying to say this. Whatever you do, offer to me. Offer to me. So, if you give some cloth to someone, first offer this cloth to God. Then you can give this cloth to someone, then this is bhakti. But you didn't offer to God that cloth. So you took a cloth not offered to God and directly gave to the poor person. This is karma, this is punya. Why is this? This is the difference. Donation is one. I mean, the same thing you're giving. But how to give? Sorry. Another point, Maharaj. Okay, when Sukriti is mature and accumulated, the person comes to Bhakti Marga. But even after the Sukriti in Bhakti Marga, the person can fall in bad association. Oh, I'm so surprised. Gurudev is saying, the Jiva is swatantra, independent. You can come to the temple to see Bhagavan. You were coming to the temple and another person says, no, why are you going to the temple? Come with me, come here. Sukriti duty is to bring you. Like a horse. You can bring the horse until near the lake. Try to understand. The horse. You can bring the horse until the lake, the pond. But if the horse will drink water or not depends on him. The duty of Sukriti is to bring you to sadhu, to guru, to bring you in front of him. But whatever you do or not, this depends on you. Jiva is independent. You came to the temple. You maybe come to me or not, even in the temple. Maybe you listen to Hari Katha, maybe not. But Sukriti's duty is to bring you until the temple. But this karma moksha Sukriti, the Devata is asking. Kya pucha?
Till there is no bhakt sanga, it will not be destroyed.
The what? Kya?
Karma, mukhi and jnana.
So if you don't have association of sadhu, then Maharaj Sukriti in one way. I'm thinking about me. Okay, my Sukriti, I got you as guru, but my anartha, I cannot come. So what is this combination of the both? Okay, Sukriti duty is to bring you near to the sadhu. So if you hear Hari Katha from sadhu or not, depends on you. Because the clause is your independency. No, I want to come, I want to hear, but I'm in the office. Maya is giving obstacles, yes. No. So what is the combination? I want to come, but Maya always wants to bring us far, take us far from Guru and Bhagavan. This is the duty of Maya. She's saying, but Bhagavan is higher than Maya. She's saying, but Bhagavan could say Maya not to do that. Because if Bhagavan is there, Maya is not there. But if we're not surrendered, we have to get beaten by Maya. That's why Maya is there, exactly, for this. But when she's asking, but when you surrender, then Maya will help? How is it? When your Sukriti is mature and accumulated, Gurudev is saying, then Bhagavan will bring you closer. But my anartha slowly will be destroyed. How the anarthas will be destroyed? By the association of sadhu. If you don't have sadhu sanga, anartha won't be destroyed. This is the clause condition. So the Sukriti will bring you to the sadhu, okay? But if you don't hear Hari Katha, how your anartha will be destroyed? One more thing, Maharaj. Okay, I came every day to the Bhagavatam. I sat down, it was so nice. Exactly when I was going out of the temple, I started thinking about my kids, my family, immediately. My mind was completely occupied. But when I came inside, it was really nice. I was not thinking about my family. But as soon as I came out of the temple, I started thinking about my family, all my problems immediately. My situation is really bad, Gurudev Maharaj. She's saying, but there's online sadhu sanga also, no? Online sadhu sanga. Like we're hearing online. There's also sadhu sanga, Gurudeva. But the bhakta sanga online, not possible. Gurudev is saying, look, the online class is okay, you'll get knowledge. But you're not listening to directly, like now I'm here. You have any doubts? Maharaj, I couldn't understand this, for example. So whatever is in your mind, like when you're sitting directly, then it's going on. Yes, Maharaj, you're right. Speaking nice, because it's a connection. I'm sitting here, I'm feeling a connection. But Maharaj, when I only hear, I don't feel this connection. Online, Gurudev is saying online is okay. Good, I'm not saying against. But actually online, devotee is asking. Sorry, couldn't get that question.
मैंने इस बार लिखा था इसमें कोई श्रोता के नींद नहीं क्योंकि वो पीछे हुए चल रहे हैं वो आपके नींद के जो है
हो Gurudeva told that in the Bhagavad Gita, no listener had felt asleep because of the LEDs behind him, the images. Maybe you're LED, maybe you're feeling a little bit sleepiness, but at least you're watching the screen, you know. It was Navadip Parikrama videos, dance behind. Okay, look at yourself. But actually, I was looking at everyone, and I saw it's true. I saw it was true. This is true. She said, yeah, I didn't feel sleepiness. Yes, the LED screen was to attract you behind me. Because the rules of nature. Gurudeva, my question. Okay, Dwarkadish Krishna, he wears peacock feather. No, but why Ramananda Sagar, his series have a peacock feather? Gurudev is saying he's Mayavadi and he's doing for also business. Looks like it's a Preshna and a Pranpreshna. It's written. In Gopi Gita it's written. In Javadharma also you can see. Its Gopi name is also mentioned. Generally our target is Nitya Sakhi and Prana Sakhi. But the other, Prana Prishta Sakhi, are Lalita Vishaka. The other ones we don't speak so much about them. Their names are there, but they're not named for us.
just wanted to ask a question about what you were talking about before, about Chaitya Guru in the heart and the witness in the heart. I just wanted to
Witness. Chaitya Guru.
Paramatma also. And you were saying yesterday about only doing activities to please Krishna. And my understanding is that the only way I can understand that is to think about listening to that Chaitya Guru in the heart, and whatever pleases that seems to be what pleases Krishna. Because I don't know Krishna, but beyond that, would you say that is that accurate?
This Chaitya Guru, same Chaitya Guru manifested in front of you, that is called a Mahanta Guru. Mahanta Guru means that Guru Padma, that is Baladev Prabhu. Baladev Prabhu himself manifested in the form of Mahanta Guru. This is it. Same Guru Tattva is coming.
Okay. And I don't know.
Then inspired into heart. There is no difference between Chaitya Guru and Mahanta Guru. Same Lord first manifested in your heart in the form of Chaitya Guru, Super Soul. And when you completely, absolutely surrender, that time same Guru manifested in front of you, that is called Mahanta.
And so how to live, like how to act and move just pleasing Krishna? Is it listening to this internally? Is that the way, or
and
externally?
That time all your activities should be cultivated or experiencing pleasure for Krishna.
Yeah. But how do we know what is creating pleasure for Krishna?
When you come to the stage, then you understand yourself.
Yes. You feel.
You feel yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
It becomes self-realization. Self-realization is the best realization. And Atma-anubhuti, वही हमें ले करते हैं.
Self-realization will take us.
बहुत होते हैं. जब पूर्ण रूप से surrender हो जाते हैं. Atma-anubhuti, self-realization.
So but I mean, like, for when we don't know what is like really Krishna speaking with us in the heart, or maybe our mind, or should I ask to Guru outside directly, Mahanta Guru or Chaitya Guru? We can.
Because that realization, automatically realization will come.
Before the realization stage.
Before the realization, that is called what is called? According to knowledge coming.
तो हमें तब पूछ लेना चाहिए ना. पर जब तक हमें रियलाइजेशन नहीं है तब तक हमें पूछ लेना चाहिए गुरुदेव से कि हम सही कर रहे हैं.
So if no realization, should ask to Gurudeva.
शास्त्र गुरु रूपे अपना के जाने चेतन के जाने शास्त्र what is saying or
What is Shastra is saying and what Gurudev is saying should be saying.
ये प्राण सखी और नित्य सखी सेम है.
Ai, mudar de assunto, peraí, deixa eu terminar de falar.
आप किताब देख कौन देव धर्म पढ़ के
इसमें है इसमें.
He's asking about the Pranasaki, Pranapashtasaki. Gurudev is saying, read Jiva Dharma. Read my book and see.
सरेंडर में
क्या होता है?
अनुकूल से संकल्प प्रातिकूल से विवर्जन किसी भी विस्तार को बुद्धि के वर्णन करा आत्मनिष्ठ को काम से सरेंडर शरणागति एक सिस्टम रहेगा अनुकूल वस्तु के ग्रहण.
So 6 things of surrender. Accept what is favorable for bhakti. Give up what is unfavorable.
भगवान हमें क्या है एकमात्र पालन करने वाले. भगवान हमें रक्षा करने वाले.
God is my protector, my maintainer. Atmanikep, you completely surrendered yourself to Bhagavan. 6, humility. You cannot understand only speaking about it. At least the 2 first things you have to follow. Accept what is favorable and reject what is unfavorable.
ये
These two things, these two you have to do, the other four will come later on automatically. Like slowly will come, the other four. So you have to do these two, accept what is favorable for bhakti. What is favorable for bhakti? Tajlokopadeshamrita utsaha nisyadajat. These are favorable for bhakti. Always enthusiastic. Utsaha. Nishchayat. Maybe not today, but tomorrow certainly I'll be able to get my goal. Like a boy is going to school, what is his goal? I will not study. You know, they write in the school wall, don't stop until you achieve your target. So he has this goal. So in bhakti also, until we attain Bhagavan, we will follow the bhakti and continue following. Just continue. Whatever is going on is okay. Why you're upset? What is unfavorable? Second verse of Upadeshamrita. Atyahar. Atyahar means overeating. Overeating means over-collecting without necessity. Something's not necessary and you are collecting that thing. Something people throw out of the house, then you take that garbage somebody throw away and put in your house. What is the use for that? In Western countries, maybe you saw they do that. In every Sunday, people they take and everything they don't want in their house, they put outside of the house, they throw away. And some people walking on the street, they take that garbage, put in their house, something that has no use. Because a very rich person is throwing something away. It's like very nice condition, but still maybe no use for you. Somebody already threw away, then you brought and kept in your house. What is the benefit? Okay, so in the same way, the anarthas, you have to give them up. And whatever is contrary, like against bhakti, you have to give up. You must give it up. So atyahar, prayasa means something which is unfavorable. Endeavor, over endeavors for something which is not necessary. Prayasa. Prajalpa means you're speaking about other things, other people. What is the benefit? You came to hear 7 days Hari Katha, but you're thinking about where the other person went, or where the person went, or what the person is doing. Well, you came to hear Hari Katha, or to think about or speak about what others are doing. But he's going, he'll die. Like this is his problem. He'll die, and what do you have to do with it? There's nothing to do with you. So you came to do bhajan, don't do bhajan. Look at yourself, isn't it? Don't need to look at others. So this prajalpa. If you see the faults of others, you're not doing your bhajan, and you're still looking at the faults of others. He did this, he did that. So what is the benefit in looking at the others? People and faults. This is prajalpa. Useless talk. Niyam agraha. Two words. Niyam agraha and agraha. Niyam agraha. Niyam agraha. So you follow the rules, but you follow the rules according to the proper time and the proper circumstance. For example, you told, every day I'll bathe in the Ganges. It's good to bathe in the Ganges.
आपके बुखार हो गया
but today I have fever.
कहते नहीं बुखार पकड़ा
No, I don't care. I have to bathe in the Ganges. Doesn't matter anything.
तो ये क्या होता है
This is unfavorable actually.
शरीर को देखना पड़ेगा
You have to see the condition of your body.
आपके साथ दे रहे कि नहीं दे रहे हैं? आपका नियम अग्रह के
But
नियम
Niyam Agra is also not follow the rules.
ने कहा
Gurudeva told every day you should chant at least 16 rounds.
फूलमाला नहीं करें
So you're not chanting 16.
नियम को क्या करें
So you are neglect the rule.
एक होता है नियम में आग्रह
So one thing is too much strict in following the rules, and also
नेगलेक्ट
too much neglecting the rules also. Both are detrimental, unfavorable for bhakti. Jana Sangascha means associate with bad association, bad people, like detrimental for bhakti. This is Jana Sanga. Lolamcha, eagerness to obtain material things and other things useless for a spiritual life. Have to give up all this. Like material things and others. Have to think about all this. No benefit. So have to give up what is unfavorable. So niyam agraha and niyam agraha. Okay, two. Okay, one, you're neglecting the rules. The other one, agraha, you have to follow that rule in any circumstance. I give the example, you made a vow. A vow, every day I'll bathe in the Ganges. So it's the rule you made. But you have fever. And you don't care, like even if I have fever or not. But for example, if I have to follow my rounds, then this is good. But even if I'm sick and I have to finish my rounds, this is niyam agraha or niyam agraha? Like the example is given to take vow of bathing in the Ganges. But if you have fever, what will you do? Then forcefully you bathe in the Ganges. I'm asking, for what we have to, in every activity actually, overactivity, you understand? Whatever you're doing becomes unfavorable for bhakti. To have a rule is good. Okay, you have to chant 16 rounds. I'm not against. But you have to do so many things. Oh, I have to chant 16 rounds, and today is the wedding of your daughter. What will you do? So you have to see the circumstance and analyze. It's not every day is your wedding of your daughter, is it? Sometimes special. No, I took that vow. I have to chant 16 rounds. So today, whatever can happen, I will not join the wedding of my daughter. I have to finish my 16 rounds and not even take part of the wedding of my daughter. Everything. Listen to me. You have to always see the time, place and circumstance for every activity. Gurudev is coming. I didn't chant my 16 rounds. Gurudev can come, even Krishna can come, I don't care, I have to finish my rounds. Every time, every moment, you have to analyze, to see time, place and circumstance. Nishkalapatra. You are not a Mukta Purush. If you're a Mukta Purush, then you can don't care for anything. The Mukta Purush is different. If you're Grihastha, you have to balance everything. No, I'll chant 16 rounds. Even my baby is like, my mother, give me food. And like, you can die. I have to finish my 16 rounds. So it depends on time, place, and circumstance. Some devotees say, Maharaj, I couldn't finish my rounds, I had to go to the office. First I'll finish my rounds, then I'll cook for my family. Then there's a big problem in your house. Okay, cook the food. Why to create a trouble in your house? Your mind will be disturbed, and how you chant holy names if you create trouble in your house? Better you cook and when you find the time to chant later. Do you understand? So you have to always analyze the situation and do the things according to the circumstance. Otherwise, your husband will come and say, he will come to me and say, Maharaj, you give me diksha to my wife also, and my wife is saying that you told that before 16 rounds should not do anything, and I have to work, and my wife is saying first I will chant 16 rounds, then I will cook, and if you already went to your job, I don't care. Wife is saying. Then the husband will say, okay, so go to Vrindavan, don't stay here. So time, place and circumstance. If you're staying in family, you have to balance the things. How to chant holy names quickly then? Like quickly mean like finish round before. So you have to decide yourself, isn't it? So yeah, the rule is there, but when you become nirapeksha, like completely detached of everything, then it's different. So Mana Shiksha explains nirapeksha sadhu, swanishta parinishta, nishta and parinishta. You can see in Mana Shiksha. Many complex analysis. No, Gurudev said that I have to chant 16 rounds and then I can see somebody's face. Gurudev told like this? No, Gurudev at least told chant 16 rounds. I always say, okay, chant 16 rounds. But did I say, before chanting 16 rounds, don't look at anyone's face? Did I say this? But you just connected, you did this rule also. And you tell your husband, my Gurudev told that without 16 rounds, I should not even see anyone's face. Then your husband is coming to me to complain. You actually made this rule to yourself, and then a big quarrel in your house, isn't it? Yeah, you made it up yourself. Okay, so whatever time you have, then you do. What's the benefit in creating a trouble with your family? A person who is intelligent always check the things according to circumstance. This is the most intelligent. Then after your job, husband goes to work, you can the whole day do your rounds and everything. But no, you want to show off to your husband. Look, I'm chanting now. Then big trouble. But then your husband goes, then you like, so there's no benefit in that. Then the husband will say, you took this mantra from the saint that captivated you like this, and big quarrel in the house. So that's what I'm saying. Stay in your family, you're in the family. You should analyze each and every circumstance. This intelligent person is doing this. So slowly you have to give up what is unfavorable and do what is favorable. This is the teaching. Did you understand something I said or not? Through the association of the sadhu, then yes, slowly is coming. she asked me about the clean in the Kama Guide, Bij
और एक
mantra.
चंद्र बिंदु होता है।
So there is the Ma and the Chandra Bindu, both. So Klim, and also there is a Bindu, like this nasal Bindu. Open my door and put inside.
हाँ, क्लीन जो है, ये
Clean.
बिंदी होता है,
So there is a Bindi, Chandra Bindi,
और इधर एक मौ होता है।
and Ma. So there is the
उच्चारण की
point on top, dot on top, Chandra Bindu.
स्वर जो है, pronunciation, super important
Depends on the pronunciation.
है। फिर इसमें एक बात है, देखो, दक्षिण भारत
So
और
the
उत्तर
South India and North India.
दक्षिण भारत में जब जाओगे,
When you go to
हिंदी के
South
जो है,
India,
मानते हैं।
they follow Bindi,
उत्तर भारत की
this
तरफ जब
dot
आ
on top
जाते
in
हैं,
the
बिहार से लेकर
words.
यहाँ तक आ
But Bihar and these other
जाते हैं।
parts,
मौ क्यों दिखते हैं?
give more emphasis to the Mo, to the letter M, than to the Bindi with that round thing, have circle underneath.
एंग शब्द होता है।
Like for example, Ain. You know, Oing,
ओइंग, एंग, वो केवल
Oing, Ain.
माने ये क्या होता है? उच्चारण की एक
Depends on the pronunciation.
है। एंग, और उधर पे ओइंग का
So there they say Oing.
आप दक्षिण भारत पे
In
जाओगे,
South India, if you go, the Brahmanas, they say Oing.
इधर कहते हैं एंग।
Here they say Ain.
इधर की जो उच्चारण जो होता है, according to the climate and circumstance,
So according to the climate and
इधर
circumstance,
के लोग जो है, accent बोलने की accent
so the accent of speaking.
अंग्रेजी तो एक है। आप
Like
अमेरिका
English
में
is also same. If you go to America
और क्या बोले UK में
or UK,
accent अलग है।
the accent is different or not.
अमेरिका में जो इंग्लिश जो बोलते
The English of America, they speak so quickly, so fast. Half words inside their mouth, half words outside. Have you been to America? She said, no, the English of London is even harder. I don't understand English from London, and you say English, I understand. Gurudev saying with me opposite. I understand the British English, I understand better. Gurudev saying British English. So they say, show your boarding pass. They don't say, show your passport. Show your boarding pass. So they say pass.
और इधर जो है
But in British here,
show your boarding pass,
show your
boarding pass. Show your boarding pass.
they say like this.
अमेरिका में जो
But in America, they will say,
Show your boarding pass.
तेज से बोलते
they speak very quickly, very fast. Half words inside the mouth, half words outside. What have you been in America? California. Okay.
हैं, जा चुके हैं।
I also go sometimes. You can see.
इधर ब्रिटिश में गए,
And have you been to UK?
लंदन गए,
Yes, London. Okay. So their English is different. It's one English, but the accent.
कौन सा?
जब लंदन गई थी ना, तो वहाँ पर वो जो बोलते थे वो बहुत ध्यान से सुनना पड़ता था। कि यूएसए गए तो वहाँ मुझे समझ
She said, no, in London I couldn't understand their English, but in USA I understood.
इंग्लिश मीडियम कौन सा इंग्लिश?
Okay, Gurudev saying maybe you studied in like the accent of America. That's why.
अमेरिकन इंग्लिश जो होता है, जो
Because
कोई भी अमेरिकन जो है,
American English,
इंग्लिश समझना बहुत कठिन है।
it's very hard to understand their English. They speak very speedy.
हाँ सुनो, है तो इंग्लिश।
The same English, but they speak speedy.
आप ध्यान से देखना।
You can see attentively. Ah, yeah, you're talking about clean.
भाव एक ही है। भावों पे भगवान के होता है, भाव ग्रहण करते
Bhagavan accepts the bhav. Okay, but the mantra has also a meaning. Yes, there's a
हैं।
meaning.
मीनिंग तो है, इसमें तो भाव
There's a meaning.
भावग्राही जना।
But God accepts your mood.
भगवान जो है,
Bhagavan will accept your mood.
विष्णवे नमः और विष्णु
What do you say, Vishnave Namaha or Vishnaya Namaha?
वो भाव को भगवान ग्रहण कर लेते
God accepts your bhav.
हैं। अच्छा ये कोई हाँ ले लो।
They'll take Harinam.
ये भी सब है।
So,
हैं? क्लीन होता है, क्लीन होता है।
so clean and clean.
क्या आप क्या बोलते हैं?
What do you say?
क्लीन, मौ होता है।
Clean.
मौ,
There's an M in at the end.
कौन सा?
What is the meaning of cling? So, A means Krishna, U means... Oh no, sorry. So sorry, K for Krishna, M for the bindi on top, meaning when they embrace and kiss. You can read my book. Which book? Chaitanya Charitamrita also, Vishwanath Chakravarti, he wrote. Ko Krishna, and then Ko for Krishna, or
L for Aladini Shakti Srimati Radhika, E for Milan Radha Krishna, and M for like
embracing singing of
yes.
Radha. Embracing singing of Radha Krishna. So K for Krishna, L for Radha, I for their meeting. So K for Krishna, L for Srimati Radhika Swarup Shakti Sarupini, I, the bliss in their meeting. Cloud means happiness, Ananda. E for Srimati Radhika, I for Srimati Radhika. Sorry, oh no. K for Krishna, I for Radha. I for Radha. It's long E, long I. So you can put the M or the bindi, the nasal on top, dot. And both of them, they have the meaning. That when this bliss in their meeting, they're embracing and kissing. So the M. And the La matlab, they're Ananda.
La means he's telling more.
No. K, L matlab?
Srimati Radhika.
Matlab I, long I, dirga is matlab.
That lamba E is
No. Okay, sorry.
the body E is the Milan of Srimati Radhika and Krishna, Govind. And that Ma is the embracing and the kissing.
L is for Hladini. Okay. Embracing, singing, kissing.
वो तो बंद है, वो दिखा। वो आपको मिला नहीं होगा।
She wants the book, Gurudeva's book.
मधुस्मिता राधा ग्रंथ लिया।
Bring one Madhusmita Radha.